Hello everybody, my name is Jordan Arell, making another daily video on circumcision. Today I want to tell you a little bit about why I actually make these videos, because I think it's interesting. I do this whole process every day of creating these videos, and not much really seems to have happened in the past 80 some days. And it's like, why do I do this every day? Why do I get on my camera, set up my whole setup, this whole thing's against the wall, and I dredge up some topic, try to figure something out, sit down, figure it out, and then speak to you guys every day? Well, there's several reasons. So the first and foremost reason that I do this is really because it's the hardest thing that I could possibly be doing right now, or at least it was when I started. It's extremely nerve-wracking for me because I'm talking about foreskin, and it's kind of taboo. It's kind of hard for me to do, and it's also the most painful thing. Painful for me personally, and painful because I don't want to hurt other people. I'm a very empathetic person, and I understand that the more we spread this truth, the more it's going to traumatize an entire segment of young men who understand that they're victims of male genital mutilation, whereas before it's kind of swept under the rug. Still traumatizing in a way, definitely, but in a kind of hidden way. This is very obvious and out in the open, and very, very, very painful to understand. And so it's something that I hate doing. I really on some level hate working with this topic, or at least did when I started. I think I'm getting to a point now where it's not as much the hardest thing I could actually be doing, and that was kind of the point, is to face my demons and to grow from that, to learn from that, to become more powerful, because I want to change the world more than anybody's ever changed the world in the history of the world. And the only way I can do that is by finding a way to make myself really amazing. And one way to do that is to face the biggest demons that I possibly could and figure out how to slay them. And so that is one way I'm doing that, is by creating these videos and facing that pain in myself. Another reason is actually because I want to regenerate my foreskin, and because I believe if we spread this understanding to all of society that the foreskin is extremely, extremely valuable, then, well, it's going to be very easy to regenerate it once a lot of men want it back. They just have to pay for it. The technology is already there. We just need to create a whole societal movement, and I think also the time is ripe for that. It's just the very perfect timing, most perfect it could possibly be, because this is changing, and it's almost sort of a way of riding that wave of intactivism too, and utilizing it for my own selfish agenda of making a name for myself in a field that's growing so quickly. So that's a lot of why, kind of the hidden psychological reasons of why I'm doing it. I also hope to get really good at doing this. I'm not naturally very great at talking, and so that's another challenge for me, but another thing that I want to be good at, because I want to be able to communicate effectively to people and to influence people in that way. And so it's been really important for me to just force myself to do that constantly. And yeah, it's been a huge journey. A lot of unexpected things come up. I didn't really realize how many people would comment on these videos, and how much of an investment it is to try to reply to all of those comments. But it's worth every minute of it. I get a lot from that, and learn a lot. And yeah, it's a way of also learning to build community, to build connections, and to build sort of the frames of that I want to set for this movement moving forward. I really want to continue being a podcast host and be good at talking about circumcision for that, and to build these conversations up and really help people understand this issue in a way that it can change really fast. So I'm going to continue making these videos every day, continue to evolve. I've also had to work full-time, of course, when I'm doing this. I'm actually working almost double full-time now, making triple what I need to so that I can save up money, and eventually I will take some time off. I don't know if I'll use that to make videos. I may, make much higher quality videos. I actually consider these very low quality videos, because I just don't have the time and resources to create really good videos right now. So it's just whatever kind of comes to my head, which is great. I love that style, but at the same time, in the future, I would like to create some really, really high quality, potentially sort of scripted videos, or material that really has all my best thoughts put together in it, because these are, as I said, it's just crap. It's shit. Like, I don't consider these good at all. And so thank you all for watching, and I really, really appreciate everybody who watches these and listens to these monologues. I really want to also raise the level of understanding and of conversation around this issue, and show that it's okay to talk about it. It's really not that difficult to talk about it. It takes a little bit of doing to start with, but once you start, it just gets easier and easier and easier, and eventually we can really transform the world. We can get our foreskins back. We are on the winning side, and I think we'll see that a lot in the next couple of years. So yeah, I'm just excited to keep making these videos, keep talking to you guys. If you have any topics that you'd like me to address, any questions that, for me personally, anything you'd like to know, anything, if you'd like to have a conversation with me, I love talking to people. One-on-one is actually a lot better than text. Comments are fine, but I'd rather talk to people in person. But yeah, or just leave a comment and I can make videos on stuff too. I mean, there's an infinite number of things, it seems, you can talk about on this subject. You can go really deep on one aspect, or it's just there's a lot of different aspects to cover. So, but I like to talk about what you guys want to hear about too, so let me know. But yeah, otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Peace out.